Welcome to the Talking the Line podcast, presented to you by Talking the Line Sports Media, giving you our best insights and analysis so you can rake in some cold hard cash on your next sports bet. Now sit on back, open up your mind, and let's cash some tickets. We can't thank you enough for joining us. We hope you enjoy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, degenerates and gamblers, far and wide, and welcome in to episode number 261 of the Talking the Line podcast on this absolutely beautiful Thursday of bets. That's right, my friends. We have officially crossed the halfway point of this week, but it is the day with no hope of a beginning. A day that is right in the middle, but that's all right. That's why you tune into this show. That is why you get ready to get wild and receive the good vibes here. But before we can do all of that, before we can dive into bets and all the rabbit holes that we so desire, I need you to smash that subscribe button on whatever platform you are currently ingesting the TTL pod on. Hey, if you are watching on YouTube, you might as well hit that notification bell over there as well so you never miss the start of a live show or any additional content dropping on the channel, like the Wise Words podcast every Wednesday, yesterday at 12 p.m. Central Time. Or if you're watching on one of the social media platforms, make sure you hit that like button, that follow button there too, so you never miss any of the additional social media content that comes out. Or if you are listening to the show on your favorite podcast directory, make sure you hit that like button or that subscribe button there, whichever one you are, or the follow button, whatever platform you're listening on. I know they got a boatload of them, so you never miss the drop of any audio as it is released after every live show is complete. Next item up on the docket. Hey, you can be so kind. You can find it in your heart to do so while you are watching today's show. Hey, maybe take an extra second and hit that other like button. Leave me a comment. Leave me a rating. Jump on over yonder in the live chat if you are watching live. You know I love to connect with you guys here on the show in prime time. Hey, maybe hit that share button too. Send it on over to your brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, friends, enemies, neighbors, people who live on the opposite side of the damn globe as you, but you were referred to as a good old-fashioned ticket cashing degenerate because you know that's what I am by this point in time, and I can't tell you enough when you do all of those things how much I appreciate it because it only helps me make TTL Sports Media bigger and better for each and every one of you. Last, certainly not least, you're searching for more TTL nonsense? Way, head on over down there to this episode's description where you will locate the Talking the Line link tree. Within that link tree, you will find the talkingtheline.com website, all of my social platforms, and all of my additional content, so you can consume all of that jazz in one convenient location, however and whenever you please. Ladies and gentlemen, and beautiful. I crack myself up sometimes. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, and beautiful gambling people. I just, you never get to see yourself. Sometimes you see yourself and you just look really funny doing some shit. So I crack myself up sometimes. But I am your humbled, honored, hyped, and always handicapping host, Colton, Cappin Colt, and I can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by, hang out, get some picks, get some insights, some analysis, laughs, motivation, and dive into more rabbit holes and we'll all be able to keep track of together. Hey, welcome on in to all my new followers, whether on Twitter, on Facebook, or on YouTube, wherever you might have stumbled across me. Appreciate you, love and respect each and every one of you. Thanks for stopping by and taking some time to hang out with your boy. Real quick, since this is a full transparency show, I'm not going to gloss over it. There were 5 plays I told you to make yesterday. Four. Well, I didn't tell you to make them. I tell you that I'm making them, and I'm saying, hey, you can tail me, you can fade me. Now, if you tail me, I am very, very sorry. What I will tell you, though, in addition, is that I played these plays too. I didn't skip out on these plays. I got heavily invested. Well, not heavily invested, smartly invested. I'm not destroyed. I'm not killed. It's called bankroll management, but it was a big O for yesterday. I'll never hide them from you. I'll always show them to you. So for the first time today, yeesh, I hate these daggone days, but it comes in the game we play every once in a while, especially when you just stay hot all the time. It's okay. Yesterday's best bets of the day from April the 13th, 2022. Oh. Mind a goldfish. Don't even want to look at it. You see it there. All 4. I'm not even going to. It's bad pitching, nonsense, bad beats. Detroit looks good, looks terrible the next day. The K parlay, Kershaw. What the hell? He's coming back. Now they take him out. They had no plans of letting him go to throw the fucking no, but they take him out. Like Wednesday was nonsense. I don't even want to look at that. I don't even want to put myself in the mindset again. I'm going to tell you I'm fully transparent. I'm always telling you when I jack up, when I do some shit, but these days are few and far in between. And damn it, yesterday was absolute nonsense. So I'm not wasting any time on it. I got the mind of a goldfish. Get that shit out of here. I'm done with it. It's time to bankrupt some fucking books. They got under my skin yesterday. They dangled the carrots out there. They gave me the lines that have been valuable. They showed me where I needed to go. They ushered me to the promised land and then ripped the rug out from underneath me. And here I stand saying, you know what? I was trying to be of value to you guys. I was trying to bring you more clientele. I was trying to allow this industry to grow. But you have the audacity to try and bankrupt me. Nay, take all of my money out of every single account I have. You're out your hot damn mind. It is time for battle with the damn books. I hope you're ready to rock and roll. I hope you got the bullets loaded in the chamber and you're ready to fire them all off across the damn board. So without further ado, speaking of board, one hell of a time to get into the first segment of the day, my friends, without any hesitation or delay. It is time for board walking with Cappin Colt, my friends. All right, without further ado, let me get this popping, rocking, locking over here. You know how he gets down. Let me do this. Hey, remember, function F11 for new Dell users out there, so we don't forget that. Look at that. So much easier this time. What do you know about that jazz? Okay. Before we do that, let's kick things off the right way. To me. To thee. Sipping on that, or anybody else out there. Who knows? But it is probably thee. Sipping on the black elixir of the gods on this gorgeous Thursday. I bet. Take your damn sip, and I'll be right back. Oh, goodness. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to come back to that a couple more times, so y'all excuse me when I do. But for now, I think we're all good, set to rock and roll. My friends, let's put it up on the screen. It's time to go through today's board. That's right. There you go. Live in prime time. No NBA on today's slate. None whatsoever. Let me slide on over here so we can check it out together. We got 6 National League games. We have 5 American League games. And we have 2. No, we do not. No interleague games. So, yeah. So, 6 and 5. There you go. Yeehaw. A little bit of a lighter day. Only 11 games up on tap. So, not too shabby. Scroll down a little bit more. You see it is a full day of NHL action. Got some opinions on some game, but I won't waste a whole bunch of time on it. The Moneyline Dice have selected rotation number 15 and rotation number 16 here so far. They're loving the Wild against the Stars, Texas hockey against the trees, whatever you want to say, out in the forest. I have no idea what their slogan is. I wish it was something easy to remember because Texas hockey is pretty damn cool. So yeah, the Dice will be talking about that third segment of the day. Second segment of the day, once we do get through all of the MLB and any straight plays that I do have on the tab today. Ooh, actually, I got to do something I totally forgot about real quick, and don't want you guys to see all of that. So hold on before we dive into that slate. Actually, second best bet of the day. Okay, yeah, good deal. Okay, second best bet of the day, or not best bet of the day, second segment of the day. Sorry, I'm trying to move shit around over here. I should be talking and moving, and it is all over the map. But second segment of the day is going to be the Triple Play Parlay. There you go. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. We'll dive all the way into that bad boy once we get into that. But I wanted to make sure I had had another window I had to pull up over here, and I realized I had it over there, and didn't want to be showing the old screen to you guys when I pulled that window up. So now we can get back into it. All right, without further ado, first game up on tap. It is not the first game to go off, but it is the first game we got here on our screen. It's rotation number 901, 902. It's a 4:14 p.m. Central Time. That is 5:14 Eastern, also known as 3:14 Mountain, and also known as 2:14 Pacific. I'm a little dyslexic. My apologies. Some people have a hell of a time with that. I offer my services where I can, so I'll help you get everything locked and loaded. But that time on your screen is in Central, 4:14 p.m. Central. The old St. Louis Cardinals trotting out Adam Wainwright on the bump, going up against Milwaukee Brewers with Brandon Woodruff. We absolutely beat the piss. I say go Cubs, go. Hey, man, talk about this brew hat and this shirt matching together. Goodness gracious, all Friday. Is that why I picked this one out? I don't know. Maybe it is. Hey. Now you're starting to put the dots together. What I'm saying is I ain't got no doggone play out of this matchup. I was interested in the Cardinals just based off of what we did to Woodruff, but I don't know. I'm a little worried about it. So is the whole public. 88% of the tickets have come in on St. Louis side, but you see 58% of the handle actually is coming in on that Milwaukee side. Based off of kind of the movement, it's holding firm. So I'm thinking that's a little bit of sharp action. And I think the books are saying, damn, okay, yeah. The Cardinals might lose this one on the road. Wainwright did struggle at home more than on the road last year. So that's my only advice. But again, don't have any official play out of this one. Might look to Woodruff K-prop as well if you guys are interested in anything out of that matchup. Next one up. Rotation number 903 and 904. We got a 5:35 p.m. Central first pitch. Shout out to my man, Rocky Balboa, my boy, my guy. Shout out, brother. Hope you're tuning in any point in time today. If you are, feel free. Hop in the live chat. Anybody hop in the live chat. If you guys got any questions, anything I don't cover, you were thinking about taking a play, feel free. You know I dish out my best bets, but I say tail them, fade them. I just love talking about stuff. This is my passion. This is what I do, and I feel like I can entertain people, give them a little bit of a doggone mental vacation. So I hope I can do that for you. But I carry on. Stop getting me into rabbit holes, damn it. Oh, wait. I'm talking to myself. Okay. Washington Nationals and trotting out Adon and the Pittsburgh Pirates trotting out Brubaker. Pirates absolutely looked terrific yesterday against my Cubbies. I think that was just a classic case of some nonsense going on. Bad pitching matchup. Hendricks didn't look like himself. It just wasn't the right opportunity to take advantage of the Cubbies, and that's why I avoided them altogether. So I think Washington gets one over on Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh's going to be overvalued here today. Obviously, they are the minus 125 home favorite at open. Looks like it's holding pretty firm. But with it holding pretty firm, you might say, kind of argue the point. I don't know, Colt. Maybe Washington does struggle a little bit because it has started to go up, and they are getting 81% of the bets, 65% of the tickets. So, or tickets and bets are the same damn thing. 65% of the money. I apologize, my friends. I confused myself there. So no official play out of this one for me. But I do kind of lean Washington doing a little bit of work here against Old Brubaker. But staying away from that one, and we will move on to the next one. First, little sip of some high quality H2O. One segundo. Yo, I'm a poet again. I didn't even know it, dude. I am just rhyming. I ain't even got the time. It's just coming out. Hey, y'all take notes. Just keep down the book of Colt's quotes. I'm a poet. And I did, kids. I am just out here today. We move on. Rotation number 905, 906. We have a five. No, am I blind? No, that is 5:40 p.m. Sorry, I had to look at the other screen. 5:40 p.m. First pitch. Philadelphia Phillies and Kyle Gibson going up against the Miami Marlins and Sandy Alcantara. Two of my favorite pitchers in the MLB. Follow this show in any capacity. You know that MLB capacity. Dude, I should just become a rapper or something. What am I doing out here? Kyle Gibson and Alcantara. You follow this show in any capacity. Once again, you know that I absolutely love these two guys. Kyle Gibson cashed tickets for us all last year. I did lean to his side, but this line movement and the early on the first five, the Phillies' first five run line was plus a half, but was getting minus 165 juice. And then you looked at the money line and they were minus 105 underdogs on the money line. So a little something to think about. It did not feel safe at all for me to back Gibson. If I was going anywhere, I was backing Gibson, but this also felt like a fade of Alcantara to me. I got in the boat with Alcantara at the beginning of the week, and he kind of burned me. So I'm going to stay away from this one. If you guys do get involved, which I might a little bit later, look at the K props for these two guys. I'm probably going to get involved in that regard. I think both of these guys do go over. I would say more of a shot to Gibson because that Marlins offense has just been brutal. But with the line, I don't know, maybe this Marlins offense wakes up and absolutely tattoos Gibson because they did last year. But there you go. There you have it. My opinions on the Phillies versus the Marlins. Next one up, Ring the Bell versus Juntos Miami. That is what that one would be. This one up, Atlanta Braves, tomahawk chop against the San Diego Padres. Friar, we bow our heads and pray. Joe Musgrove trotting out for the old Friars and Charlie Morton coming out for the Braves. If I'm leaning anywhere, man, this one is still hard to me. It was hard this morning. It's still hard. I don't know. I would lean towards that San Diego side with Musgrove. I just don't know what Musgrove is still going to be yet here early on in the season. I would tell you that if anything, I'm going to go ahead and get in the boat with that money line, but I don't have an official play out of this one. These NL matchups kind of scare me today, and I'm just really, really not all the way on board with them. But nothing major for me. 907, 908, 7 p.m. Central Time. First pitch. Again, drop any questions in the chat if you guys got any, because I got no more else on that matchup right there. But I do got something on this matchup right there. My Chicago Cubbies going up against the Colorado Rockies. Mr. Justin Steele going up against Kyle Freeland. The battle of the lefties. You see him there. That's what those little L's mean right there, guys. If you didn't know what those mean, that is exactly what they mean. Both of those are left-handed pitchers. And, you know, Justin Steele struggled a lot last year, but boy, oh boy, did he look good in the debut against the Brewers for him this year. I'm a big fan of what the kid's got. I think his arsenal looks much improved into this year, and I don't think we have all too much to worry about in the first five. I'm a little tentative with the Rockies being at home, knowing what they do, and coming back in the seventh or the eighth and winning this one outright. I am a little worried about that one. I can't lie, but I do think the Cubbies take care of business in the first five here. So here's where my first best bet of the day is coming from. Again, tail it or fade it. I just tell you where I see the value. I'm going to take the Cubs first five, a run line plus a half is what I'm taking here today. Again, I just think Justin Steele looks really, really good. I think he's at a really solid spot. I think he is going to come out and deal against the Rockies. And then I think it's going to be the bullpen that's going to get us in trouble here at the end of the day. So I'm focusing on the first five. The Cubs don't need to be winning it. I think they do, but it also can be 0-0-1-1 and we cash this ticket. So again, first best bet of the day, not coming up until 7:40 p.m. So I actually have some other ones before that, but this is the National League first best bet of the day. Chicago Cubs first five run line plus a half, my friend. Saw that right around minus 120 when I got that locked in this morning. We are riding that one heavy. Last one up in the NL. Nothing out of this one for me, but I think Sessa, I think that might be his debut. I'm not 150% sure, but let me see. Let me see here. We tell you. Hold on. Let's see. Doggone it. That's not why. Now, why would you show me Wednesday's completed slate on Thursday slate? Now, how much sense does that make? Sessa. 0.00. I don't know if it's his debut, but I can find out real quick if you guys got the time. Oh, that's right. You stopped by. You came to the show anyway. It might be his debut is the cool part about that. And that might be something. No, it is not his debut. Sorry. Doggone it. That would have been cool. Thought it was his major league debut. Would have been pretty doggone electric if it was. But, I don't know. Sessa's got some heat. So maybe, depending on what that line is, I'll actually pull up the book here real quick for that first five. I might be interested in that first five, depending on where the line is here for the old Reds. Let me pull them up. Hold on one segundo, my friends, and we'll move on to the AL. Let's see here. First half run line. Whoa, the Reds are getting plus 1.5 on the first half run line, minus 124 odds. Whew, boy. I'm not saying I'm completely sold on that, but yeah, it's going to get onto the bet slip. We'll talk about it later. But for the essence of time, we steam on into the American League. Oh, hey, rotation number 913, 914, first pitch at 12:10 p.m. Central Standard Time. We got the Oakland Athletics and Cole Irvin going up against the Tampa Bay Rays and Josh Fleming, both lefties once again. You see it there on your screen. I do have a play out of this one. It's not a best bet, but it should be because it's going on the Triple Play Thursday Parlay. Stick around for the second segment of the day. I'll tell you all about that one. It is coming off the total, and I am just fine because look at where this split is. Oh, baby, let's go. We'll talk about it later. Everybody relax. I like that even more. Yeehaw. DraftKings is 7.5. It opened at 8. DraftKings is 7.5. Everywhere at 8. DraftKings is 7.5. Opened at 8. Under getting 76% of bets, 60% of bets, 76% of money. Just, I don't know where I'm going. Maybe you do, but just think about that movement and what's all going on. But we move along. Next matchup on tap. Rotation number 915, 916. We got a 1:10 p.m. Central Time first pitch. We got the Seattle Mariners and Logan Gilbert going up against the Chicago White Sox and Justin Lambert. I do believe it is. Is it Justin Lambert? Jimmy Lambert. Goodness gracious. I'm sorry, Jimmy. My fault. Not that I need to know that anyway. You down there on the south side, but you are a humming being at the end of the way or end of the day. So there you go, Mr. Jimmy Lambert. Now, do have a play out of this matchup, and it's honestly because of how many people I've already seen say, wow, the Sox are the easiest bet on the board today. Logan Gilbert sucks. He sucked in his opener. He's terrible, blah, blah, blah. And honestly, that couldn't be the farthest thing from the truth. Logan Gilbert is dominant as all hell. He was all last year. Sorry if you got upset hearing that, but we're going to Seattle. First five money line, actually. First five money line. Minus 118 is what I caught it at. I tweeted this out this morning. They were minus 105 on the money line last night, and plus a half, like minus 150, minus 140 odds on the run line for the first five. They completely flipped this morning. Now they're minus 118, minus 125, depending on where you look on the first five money line. And now they're getting minus a half at about plus 110 odds on the first five run lines. So you obviously see it there. It's a dead even pick 'em on most books, and even in some spots where now Seattle is becoming the favorite. So I don't know shit about fuck at the end of the day, but what I do know is if they are going to continue to push the White Sox to a home dog, everybody who owns a sports book of some variety of the app kind in Illinois is going to be hammering in the Chicago White Sox here today. So don't be crazy. Don't hesitate. Don't delay. Head on over to the Mariners first five money line because Logan Gilbert is going to absolutely rake here today. All that being said, one final closing point. Jimmy Lambert, 6.23 ERA in 2021 and only 4 games pitched, and he holds a 27.00 ERA against the Mariners in his career. I rest my case, Your Honor. Mariners first five money line against the White Sox today. We keep it moving. We keep it grooving, my friends, into rotation number 917 and 918. We have the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. Gozman for the Jays, Severino for the Yanks. 8:05. 6:05 p.m. Damn, that looks hard on that screen. I can see it over here nice and clear. 6:05 p.m. Central Time. You see it there. Toronto is getting heavily bet, but I do believe that is because the books messed this line up. They should have made them the favorites, but they simply can't make them the favorites, so they're going to get killed even more. Problem is I think that they already did get killed. So I'm gonna go to the money line at a later point in time, but actually my best bet of the day is coming from the first five once again. Gonna look to the first five run line. We're gonna take the Blue Jays first five run line plus a half, right around minus 130, minus 140. So that's, like I always say, that's the perfect value, the perfect odds that I like to take these run lines at. And honestly, it comes down to the pitching matchup, my friends. Kevin Gausman against this lineup, he's actually got a good sample size. 94 at bats against him, 254 opponent batting average, 283 OBP. I'll come back to that, and a 793 OPS. So the OPS obviously higher than you would like to see, but he keeps the runners off base. A sub 300 OBP against any team is outlandish. If they get on base, yes, he struggles. He got to kind of, remove the corn cob, Gausman. Here we go. Come on, buddy. Bright eyes, big smiles. Let's get with it here today. But if he keeps him off base, he's good, and he does that in a very, very good capacity against this New York Yankees lineup. Also, if you didn't follow this show last year, you won't know, but Kevin Gausman on the road is where we made our money with him last year. He had 19 games pitched on the road, 2.33 ERA, a 214 opponent batting average allowed all season long. Absolutely ridiculous. He's on the road here today in the Bronx. I think he comes in and absolutely deals. I think Severino hits the skids pretty doggone early. That is the Yankees pitcher. You can see it right there. Severino, when he starts, it is guaranteed. Not like I don't even have to maybe guaranteed a bullpen day for the Yanks. I think he only goes 3. He might go 2 1/3. Who the hell knows? If the Jays get to him early, the bullpen could be up quick, and I think the Blue Jays absolutely destroy this Yankees pen. I think the Yankees pen has overperformed so far this season. You look at their top line numbers, and they are damn good compared to you look at some of the names and the career-long numbers for some of those names in that bullpen. So I think we see a little bit of regression here today in what is destined to be a bullpen day for the Yankees. I think the Blue Jays have one hell of a shot to win this one outright, but I like them to have it at least tied in the first 5. So give me the Blue Jays first 5 run line plus a half for my third now official best bet of the day. Got one more to dish out to you, and it's actually the very next one up. And then I'll tell you a little bit. Oh, I tried to scroll down on the wrong screen. Whoopsie daisy. Actually, the next one up here, 919 and 920. And then I do have a play out of 921, 922, but it's on the Triple Play Parlay. So stick around for that. We'll talk about that in a minute. But sticking with the first 5 again, we got the Angels against Ohtani and the Rangers and Dunning. Not against Ohtani, Angels and Ohtani. Gonna go to the Angels. I think they win it outright the full game, but I really like it in the first 5 just because Ohtani didn't get the win in his last game. So give me all the Angels first 5 money line. It is right around minus 140. Love it there too. I won't really ever give you guys anything over minus 150 because I firmly believe you can eat 2 quarters worth of juice and still be okay and turn a solid profit. Anything over than that, I just don't like to get involved. But I'm not telling you I'm going out of my way looking for minus 150s by any means or any form stretcher of the word whatsoever. Now, I talked about Ohtani. First things first, you see the movement going on right there right now. Obviously, action is coming in on Texas being the home underdog. However, the money is coming in on Angels and Ohtani. I want to stick with the home underdog and Dane Dunning first to kick things off. It really looks like he's going to ride the struggle bus again this year. I called it last year, guys. I told you he was going to be bad. And if you didn't watch the show last year, you didn't know me last year, I talked about it day in and day out. I was like, damn, Dane Dunning again. Here we go. Fade time. I don't care who he's playing. It's fade time. First start this year, he went 5 innings. He's got a 5.40 ERA, 4 Ks, 2 walks, and a home run. And that's one start. I mean, he is bad so far. These numbers are inflated, and it is a small sample size, but against this lineup, he has already struggled, and I think it continues to happen. Only 11 at-bats, but he's got a 361 opponent batting average, 472 OBP, and a 1.139 OPS. So he gets murdered against this lineup, and I think it continues. Watch Ohtani have 2 bombs and have 13 strikeouts. Oh, speaking of, he absolutely wrecks this lineup. 49 at-bats faced against him in 1 year in the league. 49 at-bats, 141 opponent batting average allowed, 203 OBP. Doesn't even let him get on base, and a 419 OPS. Sheesh! I mean, are you kidding? He's going to rake him. He's going to destroy him. And especially after he didn't get the win in his first start, he's going to come out pumping. And not to mention, against Texas last year, he pitched 4 games. I'll go even deeper. 22 innings pitched against him, 30 Ks, 10 walks, 192 opponent batting average across the board, and a 2.86 ERA. This season, he's gone 4 2/3, got a 1.93 ERA, 9 Ks, a walk, and no home runs. I think he dominates this Texas lineup from top to bottom, left, right, center. We don't have anything to worry about, and I think the Angels' first 5 money line is one hell of a valuable play out of this matchup. So there you go. There you have it. That's my fourth and final best bet of the day. Tail it or fade it. Obviously, I'm a jackass from yesterday, but I got the mind of a goldfish. I'm going to get shit back in order. It's the game we play. Slow and steady wins the race. Some days you have a shitty day, and we bankrupt the books the next day. So I told you I wasn't going to talk about that anymore. Why'd you guys let me do that? Hey, I'm out of there. Get out of that rabbit hole. Back to it. Last game up on tap, 9:21, 9:22. We have a 7:10 p.m. first pitch. We got the Detroit Tigers and Casey Mize going up at Kansas City Royals and Zach Greinke. I just truly don't see why in the hell the Royals are favored. I guess I do because they're at home, but they're getting all of the money in the entire world and all of the bets, and the line isn't going anywhere. It's not moving anywhere. I think Detroit wins this game. We'll talk about it in the next segment, but yeah, I'm betting on Detroit. Okay, so we'll talk about it later, but it's not a best bet. It's on the Triple Play Parlay. For now, my friends, there you go. There you have it. There was all of the MLB. Let's quickly scroll down so you guys can see the NHL. I'm not going to break anything down because we already took plenty of time, 31 minutes after the top of the hour. But there you go. Everything in between for the NHL. Again, told you Moneyline Dice roll is at a 15 and 16, Minnesota Wild and the Dallas Stars. So let's keep it steaming, keep it moving, keep it grooving, my friends, with the next segment of the day. The Triple Play Parlay. All right, my friends. No hesitation, no delay. I'm still a poet and I didn't even know it. I'm still rhyming and I still got the timing. So you might as well just stick around and keep vibing. Holy shit, I am good at this. Now, my friends, 3 legs on this bad boy. Obviously, Triple Play Parlay, hence the triple of the Triple Play. First leg, we're going back to that Oakland and Tampa Bay game. We're taking the over 8 runs in that game. Both of these teams mash lefties. I think it's going to be back and forth, left, right, and center. We had, let me make sure Fleming. Fleming is a good pitcher, but I think Oakland has some success. And obviously Irvin's a good pitcher, but he struggled mightily in his first start this year. So something to think about for that aspect, but I am taking Oakland versus Tampa Bay, and I think you should too for the first leg, over 8. Next leg up, taking the Toronto Blue Jays on their money line. I think they, at the bare minimum, have this tied in the first 5. I think they're winning outright. And honestly, I think they get through the bullpen pretty damn quick. I think they build a 2-3 run lead. And anytime the Yankees try to kind of squeak back in, they rebuild that lead. So I'm not worried about it at all here today. I think the Blue Jays dominate. Give me Blue Jays and Gozman, my boy, on the money line. Third and final leg on the Triple Play Parlay, we are taking the Detroit Tigers on the money line. That's right. This movement, this going back and forth. Casey Mize struggling in his opener, now going on the road. I can hear the public speaking, "Oh, Mize is done for. Oh, my gosh." Well, did you know he was really good on the road last year, too? Hot damn he was. We cashed a shitload of tickets on him when he was on the road, much like Kevin Gozman. So we're going right to the Detroit Tigers money line, my friends. You best believe it. Now, there you go. There you have it. 3 legs on the special play parlay. Oakland against Tampa Bay, over 8. Toronto Blue Jays on the money line. And the Detroit Tigers on the money line. That is the Triple Play Thursday parlay. Now, in case you missed any of those best bets along the way, damn, I'm a rhyming fool today. I apologize. In case you missed any of them, in case you missed any of the analysis, anything in between, you didn't have your sports book out, your pen or your pencil, your paper, whatever mode means, method you utilize to take stock of my plays every single day, or fading my plays, whatever you want to do, it's your prerogative. But I believe today we are taking 4 straight plays and 1 special play directly to the pay window. And wouldn't you know, it is time to recap those bad boys. So without further ado, my friends, live in prime time, all of my best bets of the day for this gorgeous Thursday of bets, also known as April the 14th, 2022. Whew! Live from Tropicana Field to kick things off at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time for the first pitch. We got 4 straight plays coming at you. Number 1, we have the Seattle Mariners first 5 money line. Then we're going to the Toronto Blue Jays first 5 run line plus a half. Following it up with the Los Angeles Angels and Shohei Ohtani first 5 money line. And then finishing off with the Chicago Cubbies. Go Cubs, go! Justin Steele first 5 plus a half on the run line. Then on the opposite side of your screen, you see the Triple Play Parlay live in primetime every Thursday. 3 legs on that bad boy. The Oakland Athletics against the Tampa Bay Rays over 8 total runs. The Toronto Blue Jays on the money line and the Detroit Tigers on the money line parlayed up for an over 7-1 odds payout plus 738 if you want me to be exact. Now, my friends, we have rebounding to do. We have bankrupting to complete. But before we can get today's mission checked off of the briefing, I need you to lock them in, hammer them home, sprinkle a little bit of dough down. Forget what I needed to say, but right here, right now, you better get them locked in. My best bets of the day that are clearly primed for ticket cashing or not, can't tell you what to do, but they are on their way to bankrupt every sports book on the land. Please lock them in at whatever the best line is. On your favorite sports book. Woo! This from my jet flying, chain wearing, vibe having, contemplating, bad rambling, jabbling fellas. Woo! My best Ric Flair. Oh, shit. What a day. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. It's all about karma. I don't know what it is because all I do, that's all of my best bets of the day. All I do is spread good energy, love, peace, positivity. I hope you guys know that by now. It's not a joke. I don't change. I'm not doing anything that I don't usually normally do. So I don't understand when my bets do what they did yesterday. I'm not putting out shit in the space. I'm not putting out shit in general. What's going on here? Well, who did I piss off? What did I do to deserve that shit? So I think, my friends, I am overdue for a 5-0 day. 4-0 in a special play if you don't want to play it, but I'm playing it. We're going 5-0. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Quick sippy sip. This shit's fire. Wow, I needed that. I was like in the fucking Sahara. I did not realize. Oh, apologies. One more. Jiminy Christmas. Okay. Oh. My friends, that does it. First half of the show. All of my best bets, all that nonsense. There's a little bit more nonsense in regards to bets, and then we'll get into the second half of the show. But you know the drill. First things first, it's time to welcome our guest to the stage, the wonderful, the cubicle, Moneyline Dice. That's right, my friends. It's time for the Minnesota Wild and the Dallas Stars to be selected by these all-knowing inanimate objects. We have 3 live in prime time. Let me tell you what's going on. Opened up as a virtual pick'em, and Minnesota has been steamed up to minus 115 on the road in Dallas. You know how we feel about the Dallas Stars here at this show, but we absolutely love them. Over-under set at 6 right now as well. So Minnesota versus Dallas. That's everything going on there. If you want to know, yesterday, Dice did sweep the board. 2-0 day for the Moneyline Dice. They're 3-0 on the week right now. We'll find out what they got going on. You're either hot or you're due. Clearly, the Dice are hot this week. So, my friends, well, that's not the right die. Hold on a second, kids. I brought the wrong one out. I'm trying to figure out where the hell I'm going here. Okay, there we go. All right. Without further ado, my friends, the first roll of the day. Home or away? Are we going to the home team, Texas Hockey, Dallas Stars? Are we going to the MN Wild on the road? I have no idea. Haven't the slightest clue, but I assure you, we all find out in 3, in 2, in 1. Away team. Away team. Apparently the Dice are the fan of the line movement as well. Unofficially, Minnesota Wild. Second roll of the day, money line or ATS. Will we be getting just a little chalky, a dime and a nickel, or maybe we'll lay a little minus 1.5 and get some plus money parlay action going on? I haven't an idea. I have not the slightest clue, but I assure you, we all find out in 3, in 2, in 1. Money line. That's a big money line. unofficially, Minnesota Wild on the money line. Wild card roll of the day. Will the die be doubling down? Will they say, nah, we got two more tickets for you to cash tonight. We're going back to the total. We're going to sweep the board again. Or, actually happened yesterday, they needed a re-rake and reshake and a re-roll, and they gave us 2 more tickets to cash either way. I have no idea. Hopefully, we do that exact same thing here today and we cash 2 more tickets. But I don't know. I am not a cubical inanimate object, but this here bad boy is. So we find out in 3, in 2, in 1. ATS, I see. Away, ATS! The dice are doubling down. Okay, let's see. Hold on. You know what goes down when this happens. MN +1. Okay, so you heard it here first. The dice have spoken! If you want a guaranteed take 2 tickets straight to the pay window tonight. Not 1, not 3, not 5, not 10, but 2 tickets straight to the pay window tonight. Not per me, not per any living, breathing, heart beating human being on this planet, but per the all-knowing, ever-living, ever-present cubical objects to be known as the Moneyline Dice. Hammer in right here, right now. For a full unit, the Minnesota Wild on their money line. And for a half unit or quarter unit, whatever you feel comfortable with, hammer in the Minnesota Wild -1.5 on the puck line for +198 odds in their matchup with the Dallas Stars tonight. Thank you, Dice. Thank you, Dice. For those of you fans of ASMR. Oh, that's nice. That's quality. Hey, seriously though, should I start a second channel that's just only ASMR, Colts ASMR or some shit? I don't know. I mean, the kids love it. Maybe I'll just start talking like this and maybe doing some eating videos and shit. I don't know. Who knows? I'll just crank up the mic. I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe start an ASMR video. But that does it. What I do know for the Moneyline Dice roll of the day, let me track that away real quick. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Kids, I'm off the shits today. Min, money line, and -1.5. Let's do that. Okay. You want your own tracking book. You want your own MMA scorecard. You want your own doggone set of dice or any of the other brilliant merchandise those wonderful marketing people came up with over there at moneylinedice.com. I suggest you head on over down there. You select whatever you want. Nothing is off limits. Get on over in your cart. Once it's in your cart, you'll see a beautiful coupon box. You'll go right there. You'll enter code TTL10. That's right. That is TTL10 as it comes right across your screen once again. Get you 10% off your first order, moneylinedice.com. Why the hell not? I was jacking with them long before I started this show, and they said, Colt, you've been repping hard. Why don't we just hook you up, help you out with some stuff, and help all of your listeners out there? I said, well, hot damn, sign me up. You know I love the Moneyline Dice. Head on over right there and enter code TTL10. Once you get to checkout, you're going to get 10% off your first order, moneylinedice.com. Start rolling with the realist. Hey, that should be. Hey. Hold on, hold on. That's hold on. I gotta tweet at him. That's Jiminy Christmas. Start rolling with the realist. Period. At Moneyline Dice. Wow, how about that? That's quality. Moneyline. Come on. There we go. Stay rolling. Start rolling with the realist. Wow. Hey, sometimes I say some fire on this show. I tell you what. There you go. There you have it. The Moneyline Dice roll of the day. Namaste. Let me get readjusted here, kids. Boy, I need a haircut. I need to get myself all together. Second half readjustment. You feel me? 43 minutes after the top of the 10 o'clock hour, or you can look at it as 17 minutes until the top of the 11 o'clock hour. I have no idea. I don't care what you want to say, but I do know right now, without any further hesitation or delay, we get into the second half of the show, the first segment of that second half of the show with my Cubbie Corner. Okay, I already talked about it. Got to play out of the game. It's all good. We won't go rehash all that nonsense, but game is at 7:40 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. If you're a Cubbie fan, which, I mean, I guess there are Cubbie fans all over, but generally most of them are on Central Time, so you will know that. But it is in Colorado at the beautiful Coors Field. Justin Steele going up against Kyle Freeland. I already talked about all that nonsense. So my soapbox of the day, my hey, hi, how you doing of the day? Have you seen him? Have you seen him some more? Have you been keeping an eye on old Seiya Suzuki? I'm telling you, guys, stop sleeping. Stop sleeping on my Cubbies. Do not look at yesterday as something that is going to be a long-standing trend now. No. Just a little bit of nonsense. Just a little bit of fugaziness that we don't need to buy into as Cubs fans, let alone as bettors. I would take them on the money line here today, but I told you I'm a little tentative. I just want to make sure I'm seeing the right thing. There's no reason to put that money on the line. Cubbies look great. Cubbies look beautiful. I'm loving where the boys are. They just came out a little lackluster against the Roots at old PNC Park yesterday. No big deal. We're all right. I think the boys come back in action today. Outside of that, I really think this is going to be a huge rebound today for Justin Steele. He actually got. I didn't mention this in the original analysis, but when I was in Boardwalking with Cappin Colt, Justin Steele got beat to hell last year against Colorado, and I think this is going to be a big rebound for him. So this is a huge rebound spot just in general. So you get the Cubs need the rebound from yesterday, get that momentum going, get rocking and rolling. I'm not really too worried about them staying on the road in that capacity. I'm not worried about that at all. Steele got absolutely crushed last year. He needs a big rebound against them. And, the Rockies have been red hot. I think they've won 6 in a row, 4 in a row. I don't know what the hell it is, but they are red hot. It's time for a little bit crashing back down to earth. And what better of a time to be a short home favorite against a terrible Chicago Cubs team? I don't think so, pals. If I wasn't going to be a little tentative, I would be getting involved with the Cubs on the money line. But I don't need to bet on the Cubs every single fucking time they're a dog, because then I'm a degenerate and I'm a Cubs fan degenerate, and I don't need to do that. I already rock the Cubbie blue. I already rock the logos all over my chest, all over my clothes, all over everything all day long. So I don't need to get that crazy. So there you go. There you have it. There's my rant. 3 minutes or less. Colts Cubbie Corner. Next one up, mi compadres. Let me get rid of this actually so I can already have this bad boy up because I got some cool shit to shout out once we get to the crypto corner. I'll tell you that. I am freaking juiced. Next thing up, my rants and reactions. Second segment of the second half of the show right here, right now. First things first, wanted to talk about some UFC pound for pound rankings, my friends. Yeah, shout out Moneyline Dice. They just saw that. Shout out Moneyline Dice. Hell yeah, and that's sick. I didn't trademark it. It's your new motto. Check it out. Let's see. Pound for pound. Stop. Dang it, guys. Stop it. Stop distracting me. G-Mini Christmas today. I swear, you've been taking me all down these rabbit holes. You guys got to stop. I mean, you're just blowing up the chat. Everybody relax. Goodness gracious. Let's see. Pound for pound. Where the hell is it? I just literally looked at it this morning. Come on. What are we talking about here? So you're telling me Volkanovski, doggone it. Hold on. Okay. Sounded like a dog's dying out there. Thought, there it is. Okay. Pound for pound. Here we go. Goodness gracious, dude. Okay. Number 1 obviously stays Kamaru. Usman, number 2, obviously stays Israel. Volkanovski now supplants himself as the number 3 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Ngannou, number 4. Oliveira, number 5. That is Charles Oliveira, obviously. Max Holloway, number 6, right behind him. Dustin Poirier, number 7. Glover Teixeira, 8. Davidson Figueiredo, number 9. And Aljamain Sterling, number 9 as well, tied between Figueiredo and Sterling. Other fighters that are receiving votes right now, pretty damn close. Justin Gaethje, Khamzat Chimaev, and Colby Covington. So I don't know about you, but I look at those pound for pounds, and that makes me think that if Khamzat runs through Colby, which I do believe he is because he's hiding behind his bought bitches. You know what I mean by that if you're a UFC fight or a UFC fan at any capacity. He's hiding behind all of them right now, thinking, okay, how the hell do I get out of fighting Khamzat? And I really don't know how he's going to be able to do that. I don't know who else he fights in. I really don't know what else other fight you make. I mean, Khamzat solidified himself as the number 2 pound for pound fighter in the welterweight division. So how can you not make that fight? Obviously Colby's not going to, it's just a fight that has to happen. And I'm so tired already too. I just thought about this track. I don't know why people are throwing so much shade at Gilbert or even at Kamzat too. Like it's just how that fight shook out. So many people are just so of the wrong mindset of how that Kamzat needed that fight in order to knock him down a few pegs, in order to realize he's not going to smash everybody, and he's got to actually train and have a whole game plan. He can't just going in there swinging for the fences trying to knock somebody out. That's why he came back to the stool after round 2, and his coach was cussing him out in another language because he was just swinging for the fences. He had no game plan, or he did, and he didn't stick to it. He was just trying to knock Gilbert out. And Gilbert is a bad dude. Like, Gilbert's not washed it up. Like, I don't know. I could go down a rabbit hole of that whole thing for a whole nother million years, but I got some other stuff I want to talk about. It's just that fight was the perfect fight for both fighters. Gilbert's not going anywhere. That elevated Kamzat's career. I mean, that is perfect for both fighters. So stop throwing shade at it, doggone it. Speaking of, we talked about as far as Volkanovski solidifying himself as number 3 PFP in the world. Henry Cejudo comes out of retirement. He's thinking, well, hasn't officially signed on the dotted line or anything, but he's saying he's coming out of retirement to fight Volkanovski. He said that he could pin him faster than Sai. He did this whole witty tweet, the king of cringe, triple C's. He does his whole thing, but I don't know. I'm interested to see if he does come out, if they make that fight, what the hell's all coming on? Because Cejudo's been in the shadows for a while. He's been training a lot of these guys, and he's been grooming guys to knock off these top level guys and knock off the champions of his former divisions. And TKZ did not look like he even belonged in that fight with Volk. So maybe Cejudo does come back and give him a run for his money. I don't know. What I do know is that we have one hell of a fight we've already seen as one hell of a fight. It's been rescheduled for a second one. That's right. Zhang Weili. I said Yan. It's Zhang Weili against Joanna Jędrzejczyk. That's why I was Joanna. I think that kind of a Zhang Weili and Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Oh my gosh. We saw the first fight. Who knows if this is going to be another 25 minutes. If these ladies share 50 minutes of their lifetime engaged in combat together, I can't help but to think there's going to be a whole nother highlight reel that comes out of this one. It would be electric if one of them wins by KO and it's a different whole shit. And then we get to see Zhang versus Joanna 3, because that's what it would be, especially if Zhang knocks out Joanna. If that happens, Joanna's going to want that third one 150%. So this has huge implications coming up here on UFC 275. So I'm excited about that. Oh, I'm excited about UFC this weekend. Got the Vicente Luque against Bilal Muhammad. Shout out, Windy City boy. Let's go, Bilal. Can't wait to see that fight. Going to be writing my UFC blog this afternoon and probably dropping it tomorrow afternoon after editing and all that good stuff. So stay tuned for that. Head on over to talkingtheline.com. You can check out blogs, all the additional shows, all the additional content right there too. So there you go. There you have it. Moving along into the NFL real quick. Some breaking news. I don't know if you guys saw the clip or maybe you guys watched Pat McAfee's show. Shout out, my boys. Or any capacity whatsoever. I mean, it was pretty hot and heavy on the old interweb yesterday when it comes to the NFL and the Browns. Baker Mayfield feels disrespected. He was on the Mike Stud podcast or whatever podcast Mike Stud has. I don't know what it's called. But he was on there and he was just answering an earnest question, but it got him caught up bad and basically giving the middle finger to the Browns and yeah, I feel disrespected as shit. They told me one thing and did a completely another thing. It's total bullshit. I don't know why they did that, yada, yada. And he was just being honest, earnest, but if there's a camera on you and you have 10,000 followers plus, people are going to see it. People are going to hear it. People are going to listen to it, especially if you have 1 million followers, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20, 30 million followers. People are going to hear that. So you got to think about what you say when you're in that situation. But he also did mention a little something. We didn't really know if he was going to be playing for anybody or what was going on. He said you asked him about a month ago, he would have told you the Colts. Obviously, they went after Matt Ryan. Now it looks like Seattle is the number 1 team on the table for him. Will they actually pick him up? Will they keep their eggs in the basket with Drew Lock and whoever else they signed? I'm not 150% sure, but not looking good for Baker here going into 2022, 2023, as far as having a home to rest his head on. That all being said, talk about another quarterback real quick. Mr. Derek Carr signs a 3-year, $121.5 million extension with the Las Vegas Raiders. They're trying to get that doggone team back to the playoffs. They're trying to get that doggone team to the Super Bowl, and they know the only way they can do that is with solid quarterback play. And then, honestly, Derek Carr has been one of the only things keeping him alive. The only problem is he is one of the only thing that kills him sometimes. So maybe they are in those shitty positions in the fourth quarter where he's got to play luck of the Irish or whatever that you want to call it when he gets into those positions. And he costs his team those games. Sometimes he can't pull the rabbit out of the hat. So I think it's a great re-signing. Also for him, get your bag, dog. But I don't know. I mean, is that really what the Raiders needed to do? I mean, they did get rid of Mariota too. So yeah, it was kind of writing on the wall. They're going to put all their chips on Derek Carr and see where they can find more money elsewhere, find more positions elsewhere. So there you go. Shout out Derek Carr for getting paid. We'll see what the old Raiders do because they made some noise last year, especially with Asiata just being the head coach and not really not a whole bunch of just being a special teams coordinator. We all know that stuff. So moving right along. One final bit. I'll look at some breaking news, see if there's anything there. But one final little bit. Go to the NBA. Miles Bridges got himself in. I shouldn't be laughing. I shouldn't be laughing. This is bad for me to laugh. It's not funny, but it is funny. So some Miles Bridges, the Charlotte Hornets, obviously played Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks ran them off the damn floor. Like, it was over in the third quarter. The fourth didn't even need to be played. It was a wrap. Miles Bridges was exiting the floor after the game, and some Hawks fan said some shit. Who knows what he said, yada, yada, yada. Well, this enraged Miles Bridges to the point where he takes out his mouthpiece and he just turns in the general direction of who that was saying that, where the voice was coming from, and just chucks it. Old buddy turns a little bit, and Miles Bridges' mouthpiece absolutely smokes this 16-year-old girl. Smokes this 16-year-old girl. Of course, the fucking Charlotte Herald and the fucking Atlanta Inquirer and all this shit, I mean, up in fucking arms. Now, shouldn't have thrown a fucking mouthpiece in the first place. He was not trying to hit the 16-year-old girl, but talk about fucking circumstance and shitty situation. If that is not writing on the wall for you to, like, look here, here's my quote of the day. You're not responsible for your first thought. You're responsible for your first action. If that is not writing on the wall for you to, when you just want to turn and haul off and fuck somebody up, to go, wait a minute, hold on. Holy shit, I might have to be at a press conference explaining myself why the fuck I did what I did was completely uncalled for. It was called for the jackass that might have called me something that should never have been said or anything in between. Who knows what that guy said that made him react in that way. But dadgummit, you got to keep your composure in some situations, because it's just like, I'm somebody who I can't get away with dog shit. Like, I can't get away with dog shit. Ask my mom. I shit you not. Like, I tried to get away with shit my entire fucking life, and I just can't fucking do it. I can't get away with lying. I can't get away with stealing. I can't get away with just breaking shit. Like, I just can't do it. I always get fucking caught. I do it really well. Like, I'm really good at it. Like, I'm good, but I always end up getting caught. I cross my T's, I dot my I's, and I always end up getting caught. So I just fucking stop doing it. I just stop, for real. Like, because seriously, like, it's just how it always happened. It seemed like my friend, Mr. Miles Bridges, is in of that exact same instance right here, right now. He seems to be in the instance where he decided to just do a little something stupid, not inherently crazy in the moment, and then got immediately caught up in the situation. But hey, T's and P's to the 16-year-old girl. I don't think she has life-threatening issues or anything, so I think everything's all right on that end. But come on, Miles, get your shit together. Keep your composure. There you go. There you have it. Miles Bridges update, NBA update. Let's see. What else we got going on here? Let's see. Ooh, Sammy Watkins is visiting the Green Bay Packers today. A little bit of dun for you. Nothing too major. There's a White Sox and Mariners home run contest for the Action Network, if you guys want to check that out. If you haven't signed up for DraftKings, they have a sign up and bet $5 on any MLB money line and win $200 in free bets. So that's a special today. DraftKings offer. Is there any FanDuels? I might as well start doing that for you guys too. I can look through those as well because I get all the good stuff. Oh shit! So Vladdy hit 3 home runs last night, right? So he went 2 for 2. And then he went 3. I think he went 3 for 4 with 3 home runs, or 4 for 4 with 3 home runs and something else. What I do know is that he absolutely was destroying the ball, and his home run title, to win the home run, he he sorry, just read some shit. He was plus 800. Now he's down to plus 500. So holy shit, that's a hell of a move after that. So something to think about there. Let's see here. We'll keep it moving, keep it grooving. Anything else I got? No, I don't see anything major here, my friends. Let me just do one final little quick flick. No, looks to be everything's in good shape. I got nothing else to dive into in the rants and reactions here. So got a little bit of a fun crypto corner planned up. So let's get on into that. That does it for my rants and reactions. Thank you very much. Couple sips. Hold on. My fault. Whoa. Apologies. 1 second. Put a pause on that. 11 o'clock. Right on the dot. There we go. There we have it. You know it. Just about 15 more minutes. And we'll go on and get about all of our Thursdays. Without further ado, it is time for my crypto corner. I am very excited about this one because, I got involved in the NFT space. I don't want to say early. I knew. Okay, so I was watching Gary Vee videos, and I've been watching Gary Vee videos since I was like old enough to understand entrepreneurship and had the track, like probably since high school, for crying out loud. Like I knew about Wine Library and all that shit, like way before now. But I watched a video of his, January, February, March of 2021. And he was talking about MetaMask and OpenSea, and it's good to have one Ethereum in your wallet. And it's like, what the fuck is Gary talking about? Like, damn. So I just took some notes, as I always do, and I just never enacted it. I never took the opportunity to like actually take advantage of what he was saying. And lo and behold, comes to find out that I could have had the opportunity to mint an OG Bored Ape Yacht Club, which was just like, what the hell? Had the opportunity. It was right around the same exact time when I was finding out about this. And I was going through a different life transition, kind of into this transition, into this field. And I just kind of swept it under the rug. Well, then as far as like now and what's going on, like I got involved middle of January. I minted my first project January 27th. I actually looked back. January 27th was my first mint. And I'd spent about 2 weeks doing research and popping into spaces and asking questions before I even minted anything. And I still would have done it an entirely different way, for crying out loud. But that all being said, it has just been one of the best opportunities that has been afforded. It has afforded me in my life, I guess is the way that I'm trying to say it. And yeah, I'm still in sports gambling. It's called the Talk in the Line podcast. I talk about sports gambling lines. I do board walking with Cappin Colt. I literally run through the daily sports boards. I am a sports betting analyst. I am an edutainer. I am able to sit on camera, on screen, behind microphones, whatever, and I don't get nervous. I vibe. I have a good time. I love it. I don't freak out. The more people that tune in, the more vibed I get. If there's one person watching live, I just like, for sure, whatever, no big deal. If there's 10 people, I'm through the fucking 20, 30, I'm through the fucking moon. So it has afforded me the opportunity to be able to be the real version of myself, because there's 200-300 people in these spaces sometimes, and just being vibing and having a good time and receiving love. And I guess before I go into anything else, I'll kind of close this, is just get involved. Like, I know how many high level sports gambling names I have that follow me, and also how many high level, like just people involved in sports gambling in general that follow me. And it fucking blows my mind. They know who I am. Hey, my fucking face is live on my fucking Twitter page right now. Hey, it's me, Colton, Cappin Colt. This is me. My fucking picture is pinned to the top of the profile up there. Yet they've stopped liking my stuff. Cool. No big deal. Not going to put anybody on blast. No big deal. But simply because I've changed my PFP to a picture of something else that means something very special. So I'm about to show you something, and I'm about to make your head spin, because the hate that I see and that I receive is something I've never seen in the NFT space. The Web3 space, the NFT space, there's no hate there. It is not like any other space I've ever seen in my entire life. And let me tell you a couple things. I'm not going to put anybody on blast, but it blows my mind that I go out of my way to reach out multiple times to people I respect in the sports gambling industry. I see them tweet, so I send a DM, hey, following up, just saying, hey, 2 sentences, just following up, would love to connect. That's it. I'm not giving them a fucking book, nothing. Will tweet again and not respond to me day in and day out and day in and day out. I'm not just sitting here with my thumb up my ass, not hitting anybody up in the industry. I send one comment to somebody with 40,000 followers in the NFT space. They stop what the fuck they're doing and they make sure to comment back to me and show the same fucking love, regardless of what they do. Matter of fact, one of those people who does that is a divorce attorney and spends his fucking every waking hour doing that in the courtroom and also has the time to hang out in the NFT space and show some love. But I don't receive that from the industry that I love, the industry that I want to understand that how much love there is out there. And it blows my mind. It blows my mind. Because I had some back end conversations with some people in the sports gambling space, and I'm not going to change the message I pump. It ain't going to stop. Because let me tell you something else. You know, these NFTs are bullshit. They're fucking stupid. They don't make an impact. They're dumb. Fucking Colton's just fucking getting ahead of his skis. Okay. Then why the fuck did the Dallas Cowboys just ink a fucking multi-billion-dollar, multi-year deal with blockchain.com? It's probably fucking nothing, right? You think maybe if I see a bunch of sports analysts, if I see a bunch of sports players, the guys who make way more money to play the shit that I talk about on a day-to-day basis, I might want to get involved in that. And then one of the America's team inks a multi-year, multi-billion with a B dollar deal with a crypto-based platform used for selling and trading NFT assets. Doesn't make any sense, does it? I'm sorry if I come off brash, but fuck off. I'm sorry. Fuck off. It used to be 2 words that aren't happy birthday, but seriously, fuck off. You're late, you're sleeping, and this space is where you need to be. Because this space is unlike any other space. The love, the positivity, the perseverance that I've been able to receive from this space alone has been bar none. And guess what? It's more than just a JPEG. Because when I show you this right here, you might just see a stupid monkey. You might just see a dumb baby monkey chewing on a jawbreaker with a sailor's hat with some shades on. It might make you laugh. It might make it stupid. You might think it's dumb. But you want to know that that fucking monkey helped fund the building of a school for underprivileged children in fucking Nigeria? Do you know that? Do you also know that this one did the exact same fucking thing? Do you know that? Before you have your back conversations and putting somebody, hey, you know what? I guess if I have haters, I made it, right? Right? So before you even get down that road and even understand what you're doing, I'm going to use this platform to let you know what you're missing out on. Point blank, period. Let you know what you're missing out on. Because this is the kindergarten baby apes. And what they are doing for this space is much bigger than the picture of a project. And this one right here, guess what? This one right here is going to be gifted to my mother. It's going to be her first NFT project because she sees the value in this space. She knows what's going on. And I say that because there's plenty of people that are her exact age that tell me that this is complete bullshit every day, but also plenty of people in her exact age who I have made some of the strongest bonds and coolest relationships, and I can't wait for her to meet those exact same people that are involved in these exact same projects. So again, I say fuck off from the bottom of my heart and in the serious way I can mean it, because this is much bigger than a JPEG. It's much bigger than a goofy picture of a beer can. If you think that I rock this because I'm so worried about a beer can, wake up, John. You don't know a damn thing you're talking about. So I apologize for getting down that that rabbit hole. It had been weighing on my heart, and I'm real. I'm too real sometimes. I apologize if that's my fatal downfall. If I'm too real sometimes, and I use this platform to speak my mind about this space because it's the truth. I see so many people throwing shade at it and throwing hate at it, and I've noticed it. Like, I'm not going to throw anybody on the bus. I simply won't do that. But I've noticed the change. I've noticed the change, man, and it's funny. I'm still the same guy. I still tweet about sports and gambling and maybe throw a picture of something in between here or there. Kill me. Crucify me. I apologize. No, I don't. I'm going to keep pumping it hard. So because of that, I want to show a little love to a community that showed me insane love last night. Insane love. You want to talk about love, a community that showed me some wildness. I popped into a space last night with the Crooks. Shout out Crooks Nation. Red Kev, Trevor, Bands, everybody in there, everybody I met last night. So I've been keeping an eye on these guys for a while, and I was just spreading some love. Yo, I was just spreading, just being me. Just, yo, what's up? Good. Hey, how's it going? Here's that. Let me bring up Baby O, this and that. Y'all know my boy Baby O. And they asked me if I had one. I said, nah, man, I don't. I've been keeping eyes on it. Liquid's tight right now, but I'm gonna keep this shit straight. But you know I want in. My boy Bands unmutes himself and he's like, "Oh, well, we got fucking fix that. So you just hop in the DMs, drop that wallet, just say, hey, no, I didn't say that. That's not what I said." The man sends me a DM. He didn't force me to do it. Obviously, I didn't have to send it to it, but they gifted me this out of the kindness of their heart. Totally took a hit. Totally took could have made money on it, minted it, whatever. Could have made money. Gave it to me purely out of goodness of their heart. You know anybody that's just gave you a free $50 to go bet? No. I mean, again, I don't know if I would too, but it's the difference of the space. So thank you, Crooks Nation. Woo-hoo-hoo! Let me get vibing, get hype real quick. Hey, Crooks number 480 has found a new home. It's found a new resting spot. You best believe. Diamond hands for life. Hey, if 11:11, how about that? Every time 11:11, make your wish, kids. Every time I look at that clock, 8 days, the Vegas party. If I can find a way to get out to Vegas, which I don't know because I was just out in Vegas, holy shit, that would be insane. But again, doubt I can do it. Shout out to all of you. All love. Thank you so much. This guy is absolutely insane. I am beside myself. The Nixon tattoos, the ear or the eyebrow ring, the bull on the chain. I noticed the bull on the chain. I mean, this thing is absolutely bananas. It's got like a million traits. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. Thank you, Crooks Nation. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. So there's my NFTs to flex today. There's my soapbox. It's because I don't change. I didn't change. I didn't go anywhere. I'm the same guy. Like, I'm the same guy. I just have a profile picture of stuff. And like, if you came into one of the spaces and just listen, and especially listen to some of the things I say, it's the same. I say the same things I say on this show, and I don't know. It cracks me up. It cracks me up. So keep that same energy. That's what I'll finish with. Keep that same energy. That's okay. It's all good. Honestly, just needed to get it out so y'all know where I'm at. But because yeah, happy birthday for sure. But sorry, buddy. My apologies. Peace, love, positivity, everything always in between. But you just not fight fire with fire, just a little bit of ice in there. Be a little cold as ice. Huh? What you know about that? So there you go. That episode or that edition of My Crypto Corner was brought to you by Ether Brews. See that logo? See this logo up here? You're seeing the right spot. Follow them on Twitter at ETH_R_BREWS. That is Ether Brews on Twitter, or you can go to ETHRBREWS.com. EtherBrews.com. You can check them out. They are minting live right now. A little over 61%, right about to hit 62. We're making a big push right now, and we got some big stuff coming up around the corner. So I'm heavily involved. A lot of the big names in the space are heavily involved. It's time for you to mint yourself a brew too, or do a little sweeping. Whatever you feel like you need to do, make sure you get it done. But I would highly suggest you go check out the best mint in the land over at etherbrews.com, ETHRBREWS.com. Thank you, Ether Brews, as per usual, for always supporting this show. All right, that does it for my Crypto Corner. One final segment of the day, my friends, and that's my Motivation Minutes. Quick tip. All right. Success has been the theme of the week. And you know my version of success, not material goods, not material possessions and all that shit, monetary value, yada yada yada. Woohoo! Great, awesome. You drive a Porsche. I bet it's on lease. Great. I really don't care about that. There's two things I care about in how I define success, and it's being happy, healthy, and hungry. You are happy with where your life at. You are joyous. You wake up in the morning with a purpose, with a passion. You are excited to live another day. You're healthy, both physically, spiritually, and mentally. You are laser focused on getting the inside right so the outside starts following along, and you are hungry. Not on the inside, not your tummy's growling. You are fulfilled. You want more out of this life. You are so involved in the process that the product, the destination doesn't even matter. You are so enjoying the walk. That is what it means to me, being happy, healthy, and hungry. Those are my three things of success. And you think I'm bullshitting? I'm not. I'm not. Those of you guys who know my backstory in this, you know I'm not bullshitting. So 150%, that is my definition of success. So if you want to find success in your life, and I'm a long way from it. I am still a humming being and I still mess up a lot. And I still have a lot to learn, a lot to do, and a lot of growing that I need to accomplish. I can promise you that. But I can tell you one thing that has helped me start to find that success in my life, helped me start to living that happy, healthy, hungry life, has been stopping comparing myself to others. You want to find success in your life, today's message is stop comparing yourself to others. The great Jordan Peterson said in his book, The 12 Rules for Life, I believe it's the 4th chapter, don't compare yourself to who someone else is today. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. And that is the most powerful quote, the most powerful thought that you can ever have. Stop worrying about what somebody else has or is today. Stop worrying about what somebody else is portraying they are, have, or is today. Whatever you want to say. I just said it. Yeah, great. You have a Porsche 911. I bet it's on lease. Yeah, great. I bet you have that Mercedes. Cool. 90% of the, I'm sorry if I ruffle some feathers, 90% of the Windy City population that drives a Mercedes Benz is on a fucking 3-year lease and they can't drive it farther than 10 miles because they're worried about breaking the contract. Like, if that's the life you're living, you're not living a successful life. Point blank, period. That's not what it's about. Again, it is about being happy, healthy, and hungry. Happy, healthy, hungry. And the only way you can do that is to find the real version of yourself. If you cannot get up in the morning, if you cannot sit in the mirror and you cannot look yourself dead in the eye and be confident with who you are, confident in every move you make and every single action that you take, you're not living a successful life. If you have to make that action and then compare it to what somebody else is doing, you're not living a successful life. Point blank, period, my friends. If you want to find success in your life, it has to be about you. Because at the end of the day, if you spend your life comparing yourself to everyone else in this world and you get buried in the ground by yourself, what good did it do? Last time I checked, they don't make any 2-bedroom caskets. If you find them, if they got any bunk beds around laying around, let me know. But I didn't know they made them around this time anymore. So, a couple of things to think about. A couple of things to maybe practice going forward. I'm not saying cut out ma or cut out grandpa or cut out whoever. But if you find yourself just consistently comparing yourself to these people and you can never measure up and it's hurting your life, maybe spend some time not consuming as much of that person. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm not. Also, I don't know. And I guess it's a good time to say this too. I am no different from this Motivation Minutes to the Crypto Corner, the Rants Reactions, to the beginning of the show, to my balcony bets, to Wise Words podcast, to the spaces you hear me on. I'm the same guy. Point blank, period. And I don't want anybody to compare themselves to me because I already told you I am a human being. I fuck up a lot. I mess up a lot. I let some of my fatal downfalls get the better of me a lot. But what I will tell you is some of your favorite personalities that you're trying to live up to are some of those people that you should probably stop comparing yourself to. That's all I got to say. Stop comparing yourself to who someone else is today, compare yourself to who you were yesterday. You want to start finding success in this life, being happy, healthy, and hungry. It's time to stop comparing yourself to other people. And that does it for my motivation minutes of the day. Okay, my friends, there you go. There you have it. Motivation minutes of the day. That's all I got. Nothing else to lay out or relay. Wise Words Pod dropped yesterday on YouTube. Thank you. Shout out Ronald Kabang. You are the man, you capper. Best of luck on everything you have coming up, my brother. I am so excited for you. I can't wait to watch you along the journey. You are the man. No episode next week. Might be taking a week or two off. I figured it was a good spot right there, the halfway point, 5 episodes out of the season. I'm going to reload some of the guests, maybe kind of determine what I'm doing in some other areas. It's an interesting time here at the old TTL Sports Media, if you will. So, go figure some shit out. What I do know for sure is the UFC blog is going to be in production today. Probably finish it off by tonight, and I'll probably have it out by tomorrow afternoon. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you go to talkingtheline.com, subscribe to those blogs, check out all the other content, subscribe to this here show, hit that notification bell, follow talkingtheline.com on Twitter, Instagram, and there's that website I just told you about right up over yonder there too. Nice and easy, live in prime time for you on the screen, so you don't have to remember what I'm saying, or you can just go down to this episode's description, hit that link tree, and there it all is in one convenient location. Last but certainly not least, ladies and gentlemen, degenerates and gamblers, 4 and 1. For myself, you're humbled, honored, hyped, and always handicapping host, Colton, Cappin Colt Soroka. I can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by, hang out, and just share your time with me. For you guys to stop by, hang out, share your time, your energy with me, for your likes, your retweets, your comments, your shares. Even if you don't do that, even if you just pop in for 30 seconds, like, it's more than I can ask. It's more than I can put into words. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, for real, for allowing me to have this platform, for allowing me to spread my message, for allowing me to be the real version of me and not change from that, not have to compare myself and be straight up Cappin Colt. I am Cappin Colt. I do not change any other place. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to do that. And thank you for spending your time with me, because there's a whole lot of other places y'all could be spending your time. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, for real. And I hope you have a spectacular rest of your Thursday, unless you have any other plans in particular. Last but certainly not least, let's cash some tickets.